One just goes straight over the other.
Pushing back towards you.
Come on. Oh,
Fox one, yeah.
It's almost hit it.
Fox one.
That one's way in with.
Ach, mein Gott! I've never seen that before. Hello, valued viewers. I hope you're all doing very well. Today's viewer request is from Renaissance Novice. That number there. Cap, you should model Binkov's Battlegrounds' newest video. How many F-15A's would it take to eliminate a single F-15EX? Give him a shout out too. Thank you, Renaissance. And thank you, Binkov. So let's go model it. It's super simple. We take one F-15EX flown by AI on the red side here with AWACS support required to guide in his modern missiles. On the other side, 130 miles away, we have the original F-15, the F-15A Eagle, with 1970s weapons also supported by an AWACS. We press go and we see what happens. Inevitably, the F-15A is going to be shot down, so we start adding more F-15A's, rerunning it and rerunning it and rerunning it until we find how many F-15A's are needed to shoot down the F-15EX. We'll do it in two stages. First, AI versus AI. Then we'll replace the AI with humans and we see how much difference that makes. So as well as looking at difference in tech levels, we're looking at difference between AI and humans. So guys, in terms of details, first, the F-15A, we don't actually have. We do have an early block F-15C though, and that's fine. I've looked online and the difference between the A and the C, the C1, whatever you want to call it, is minimal. A few antennas were different, some avionics were different, slightly different variant of the engine, but otherwise pretty much the same for what we care about. In terms of weaponry, Binkov says 1976, so I've gone for the most modern weapons that were available in 1976. 4 AIM-7 F Sparrows, range maybe 20 miles with a good rear wind, and 4 Sidewinders. I've gone for the L model because it's the earliest one I can have on this aircraft in DCS. It's 1977, and a couple of fuel tanks. AI max skill level, 130 miles away, reciprocated, but with modern. Now, this is where it gets a little bit funky. The real F-15EX can carry a staggering 22 air-to-air missiles, and it really can carry these. There are several pictures of them carrying 22. It can carry 4 on each conformal fuel tank like we've got here. On the inner station here, it can carry 4 and 4, but the real EX also has outer stations here that ours doesn't. That can carry 3 there and 3 there. So that's a total of 8 plus 8 plus 6 is 22. Now our model is actually an E model rather than an EX model with EX engines, radar and missiles. So we've had to jiggle things about because we don't have the outer stations. So we've managed to get 22 missiles on just by ploughing them onto the E stations. It looks stupid, it won't matter. It will be modelled correctly in terms of weight and power and all that stuff, and the missiles will work and they will fire. So funny looking, but it is an EX as far as we really care about. So obviously, guys, the EX is going to be the A. But your prediction, and I haven't tried this yet, just AI versus AI, how many A models are going to be required to overwhelm and destroy the EX?
I say at least 10.
10.
How many targets can the EX track in TWS?
Infinite, I believe, in here and real life, because in real life it won't use its real radar. It won't use its own radar, sorry. It will turn its own radar off. It'll be completely reliant on the data link, in this case provided by an AWACS to guide. So the answer is 1,000.
Then I'm going to say 23.
Well, why not? I think you guys are being a bit ambitious. I mean, it's cool having AI, but it's also pretty stupid. I'm going to say, I don't know, 6 or 7 before the F-15EX just starts getting confused. Stand by, let's see who's closest. And off we go, 130 miles away from each other. The missiles have a range of about 110, 120 miles now. Although everything's AI controlled at the moment, as I said, I still have to give them some parameters, and I've asked the F-15EX to fire at its maximum range because I figured, well, that's probably just the most sensible thing to do, right? It has a massive, oh, there you go, massive range of 120 odd miles. You might as well use it. The missile itself is, well, a modernised variant of the AMRAAM. It has a max speed of Mach 4.5, which is pretty much what it's doing now. It's going to loft, that's how it gets its range, probably up to about 100,000 feet. And you've all seen it a million times before. Dive down on the F-15, all guided by this AWACS chap here. This guy can run away, turn his radar off now and go and do his own thing, search for new targets, whatever he wants to do. And this guy is going to be blissfully unaware with his old 1970s technology that something's actually coming towards him. Until, of course, the missile turns its own radar on and starts seeking him. And now in real life, at even that point, the real A model wouldn't know it's coming because its RWR would not be populated with this frequency that this missile uses, but we'll let that off. We'll say that he could magically know. The thing about these long-range shots is they take ages to get there. Missile went up to 105,000 feet, peaked at Mark 4.5, it's now Mark 3, diving down. Now the interesting thing about a missile, while I've got a tiny bit of talking time like this, is it can't actually manoeuvre up here because there's no real air pressure. So at this point, and this is an important point for the humans later on, at this point, if you were to manoeuvre or translate away, by the time the missile came back down into the atmosphere, you'll be too far away for it to catch up. So you can beat these missiles, but as we're about to see, AI can't. Or isn't very good at it. And that said, you wouldn't actually know when the missile's been shot at you, so you can't really do that anyway. I don't know, there's going to be lots of weird dynamics today going on. 2,000 knots, it's diving down at a steep angle. It's very hard for that guy to do anything about this now. At some point he's going to realise he's being shot at as he detects the radar, and he's going to try and dodge it. However, he's going to try and dodge it. Down he goes. But he probably won't, because he didn't get enough time, enough warning. 1,700 knots, twice the speed of sound still. 15, 14, 13, 1,200 knots, 11, still going up. Okay, no surprises there. I just wanted to show you how the technology works. Okay, let's go straight into, let's not mess around, let's go up to 4 A models. All right, we now have 4 F-15s in a flight heading in. Missiles out. They fly up really steeply like artillery shells because they need to get in the cold, cold, but the low air pressure as soon as possible. So they go almost vertically up. I'm going to scroll forward time, and you probably guess what's about to happen. So just remember, the missiles at this point are not being guided by the F-15. Well, I suppose they could be, but they're not. But by this guy here, well, they certainly would do in real life. And by the time the F-15s find out, this thing has gone 100,000 feet. It's coming down 2,000, 1,900 knots, 1,800 knots, 1,700 knots, 1,600 knots, 1,500 knots, 1,400 knots, and boom. Oh, we even fired an extra one. Alright, well this is going to go quite quickly, guys. And we move on to 8 F-15A's/C's. We're fighting over the South Atlantic map here. This is the Andes Mountains, isn't it, guys? Pretty sure it is.
Yes, it is.
Alright, 7 and 8. Well, the first missiles are already up at 100,000 feet. So interestingly, they're having to spread out at a bigger and bigger sort of radial, but I don't think it's going to make any difference to the missile performance. Lovely terrain today, glaciers. Look at that, guys. Massive glacier. Snowy mountaintops, super nice, these modern maps in DCS. Another glacier. Sorry about my voice today, viewers. Bit of a cold, I'm afraid. Down they come. Carbon copy, question mark? Don't know, let's find out. Here's where we're running into the problems with AI viewers. The F-15A's or C's don't understand, they weren't programmed to know that something like this exists. So they'll just fly into it, you know, as they would do in real life if they didn't understand that a missile like this existed. So we're just going to keep getting the same thing again and again and again, I imagine, until we hit a limit of intelligence of the EX maybe, I don't know, we're going to find out. That guy's done a brilliant job dodging, but he was just so high. This guy. No, this guy. No, this guy. No, this guy. Repeated, and finally. Alright. 9 missiles out. I don't know why you wasted that last one. 8 killed. We can see a pattern arising here, viewers, but we'll keep going just for science, just to make sure we don't miss anything.
Feel more confident about my guess.
I feel wrong. I was wrong. Because we've seen AI really screw up before, I assumed it'd be much less.
Yeah, I think the AI in the game have gotten a bit smarter with their missile usage. They won't send 15 missiles at one target like they used to a couple years ago.
Roger. So what we're saying is it's going to be pretty damn frugal, pretty damn efficient in who he shoots at. 12 this time. I mean, I wasn't sure how to set the F-15A's out, so I tried to do it sort of scientifically, so I've set them all equal distances. Maybe it would be slightly different if they were at different distances and stuff, but this, again, kind of makes it more of a scientific test, right? Now, when the humans obviously come, look how it almost goes straight up, look at that. When the humans come, they're not just going to charge in at a high level, obviously. They're going to be humans and much more intelligent. But the AI is limited about what they understand about these missiles.
The thing about, like, 15 on 15 is there are a couple of Mach 2 jets coming at each other and makes the missile doesn't have to do as much work because the plane's flying, doing a lot of the work for it.
So we're really optimizing the range here, aren't we? And the speed that the missile can go.
Interesting to note, he only shot 8 missiles.
That's interesting. Maybe we've had a limit to the amount he can shoot then. Again, this is all new territory, guys.
Yeah, I think DCS quiz limit's usually 8. Right. I haven't seen more than that when I've played around.
Roger. Now, here's the thing. Can it kill 8 in time to get the next salvo out, maybe? Yep, you're right. It can only support 8 at a time. Huh. I didn't actually know that. I guess we don't really do this very often, so...
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done this sort of thing.
Actually, no, I'll take that back, guys. That's not correct. Because do you remember when I did a Super Hornet and I fired 20 of these, or AIM-260s or whatever? Oh, here we go.
So, yeah.
As a human, I can fire definitely far more than 8 and track more than 8.
You can do many more as a human.
Yeah, so I think it's an AI thing. Fine. Well, I'm not sure it's going to make a huge amount of difference because, look, even as the second salvo comes out, he's still got 50 miles to get them in. But if there's enough planes in there, they can win before they get to the full 22 or 23, taking advantage of the fact that they can only support 8 at once. I should say that is very much a DCS thing, viewers. The real aircraft can support many more than 8. But like the guy said, it's probably not going to make much difference. Lovely terrain down there. "12 missiles, that was the 12. Yes, 12, isn't it? 12 bad guys, good guys, whatever. Try as they might, afterburners on dive. There's not a great deal they can do here. Terrible job. 12 down, didn't get even within Sparrow range. Alright, 16 I guess. Well, that is a hell of a lot of F-15s. Again, completely tacticless, just charging towards us at the max speed they can. Alright, I'm going to speed up, watch this. Yep, so 8 definitely maximum. Fair enough, out they come. So it's incumbent on those aggressing F-16s to get as fast as they can and cover as much ground as they can, as quickly as they can. First 8 go down. Boom. 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 To 16. So yeah, he's going to get another 8 outlook before they get within firing range. Watch that through. Just spam them out like a vicious fire. Boom, 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 boom. It's going to keep happening, isn't it? It's just going to keep... So I suggest we go to 22 onwards. Let's go to 23. He's going to keep taking them out one by one. So I've added 1 extra to basically win it. Right, speed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a chance they may actually close in time before he gets all... Here's an interesting thing. Pause. All 8 are still out, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And yet he still fired another one. So...
Yeah, is the first one within...
Oh, like pitbull range, right.
15 to 16 miles.
Yes, it is. It definitely is. I won't bore you. I'll just carry on, guys. 8 down. Another 8 out, which will reduce it to 9. Look. Another 8 out. No, it's not going to function. Well, he's only got 22 missiles, and there are more than 22 here.
Question for you, Cap.
Punch it.
They said there's 22 missiles on that. Are you just assuming they can get AMRAAMs on all of the missile pylons there, and none of them are?
I've got rid of my
9.
I've got rid of my Google search now, but I actually found a picture with 4 AMRAAMs on that station there, 4 AMRAAMs on that station, sorry, 3 AMRAAMs on that station there, and the conformal one. So I'm pretty sure, based on those separate pictures, that they would be able to take AMRAAMs all the way around.
Makes sense that it would be the same pylon. Or the same
Roger.
Guess however they load them on, same rail.
And presumably the idea behind it is to keep this as a missile truck, heavily loaded, have F-35s guiding those missiles in from close in, which went for Sparrow. Oh, an aim 9 before the Sparrow. Well, the Sparrow F is pretty bad, so that aim 9. Let me just check I did give him Sparrows. I did give him Sparrows. It's all there to be used. There's no reason not to use them. Oh, this could be potentially embarrassing now. The F-15EX is not a stealthy aircraft, by the way, so there's no reason for him not to fire. Let's see what happens now. Which one would win in the dogfight? Well, I don't know, but probably the A, I would have thought, because it's got the same wing size, but much less body weight. So lower wing loading. Yep, the A is going to win. Oh, the missile missed. Of course it missed. So the A is more manoeuvrable. Yep. Beat him in the turn again, look.
The EX is fly-by-wire, I believe, which does make it easier to handle.
Really good point. Yep, absolutely. Well, maybe that would make it better in real life. I don't really know, obviously. It's got much more powerful engines, but what I care about really is it's got a lot more drag from all these pylon stations, in my opinion, and the same size wings, but it's lugging around a lot more weight. Where is the other guy gone? You can always see the A get turned slightly inside. This may simply go on forever, viewers, because neither have the necessary equipment to shoot the other one down. The A does not have high-off broadside missiles. This guy has nothing but a gun. Yeah. Giving up on that one. I'm not sure what we're proving here, if I'm honest. I was really hoping 23 was going to do it. I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to run this EX out of fuel, right? Which is sort of beating it. So I think we can say 23 beats it. So in this configuration, where there's no advantage, all A models are coming in at the same altitude, they're being driven by the same stupid AI and stuff like that. It will just chew its way through all of them until it runs out of missiles, get in a dogfight, and maybe win, maybe lose. I don't know what's about to happen. But that's silly and unrealistic, obviously. So we now have to start going to the second part of the video, which is adding some intelligence to the aggressors, which is the A's. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm still going to make you start optimally for the F-15EX, i.e. 130 miles away, exactly where it wants you, to prod you away, 130 miles away. Nice and high, so you're a nice, easy target. But you don't have to do, guys, what those AI did. You can split and go north and south, you can go backwards, you can do whatever you want. If I were you, bear in mind you're humans and you're smart and you know those giant rocket ship missiles are going to be fired at you, I would get down. Because these missiles, as good as they are, as you know, don't work very well low down. They'll do maybe 20 miles. So if I were you, I would get down into these ravines, hide in these ravines. They're not magic missiles. They still need line of sight from the AWACS or the aircraft itself. Draw that guy in. That's my thoughts, but I'm not going to play. I'm going to watch for the viewer's sake. Any thoughts on how you're going to do it?
We may even want to stay high for a little bit to siphon off that first volley and then go down. Mm-hmm. And then, just like you said, split north and south and try and get hug mountains.
You watch for the AWACS, RWR, to drop off your scope. Once you do that, it can't track you.
As well as that, remember that the missile, you probably won't get an RWR warning from the missile because it's coming straight down on you. We've seen this loads of times before. It probably won't warn you. Welcome in, viewers. F-15A's replaced by my lovely humans. Poosh, Dark, Fire, Dirty, Not Me, Cannibal, and Violet will catch up. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
You are starting just 10 miles out of his fire ability, so if you want to get shot at, go straight forward. If you don't...
Is he set to fire at max range still?
I told him to fire at max range. Yeah, I figured that, you know, he'd want to use every advantage that he could, so I've allowed him to do that. His APG on this aircraft cannot see them at this range. He's relying on that AWACS, so the boys need to hide. Boys found you, and he's firing. One missile out. Fire is notching to the north and diving. Poosh is going up and now going down. We have Dirty is already going for the weeds. He's not taking any chances at all. Dark forward and for the weeds. And Cannonball, he's in for the weeds as well. Oh, look, it's already been... well, I don't know if it's been spoofed. It's at 130,000 feet. I've never seen an AMRAAM go that high. It's probably because it's lost track and it's just given up and is going up into space now.
Yeah, I think it was at me.
It's definitely not tracking you anymore because it's gone straight to space. There you can see, Dark's hidden from the AWACS. It's lost its track. It's not getting any more updates, and to space it goes. It's 170,000 feet and it's slowly diving. If this is someone, this is a first to go up that high and hit someone.
Me again.
Wow. It's still fast. It's still 2,000 knots, so you never know. 150,000, slowly descending. Still, only one missile out, so the boys are doing well. I mean, it's definitely not going your direction, Dark, I can tell you that.
Yeah, well, there's no air to maneuver up there.
Yeah, still no other missiles out. I mean, he's really aggressing towards you. Really
you can see me again, so he should fire soon.
Yep. He's got to be in weapon engagement zone, and let's see, yeah, no, because you're low, he only has a range of about, I don't know, 40 miles maybe. So I can tell you that missile has completely missed all of you. It never really attempted to go for Dark. It kind of looked at him a few times, but it never really went for him. Now we have another missile out. Second of the day.
I think that's on me.
Do something to evade it. So you can see that AWACS had a good look, a dirty, through that canyon. That's what happened there. So he's got to break that line of sight to the AWACS now. He's found a chance of beating this because this has come down from orbit. Oh yes, he definitely broke line of sight now. Now can he translate far enough away while he's lost line of sight to pull the missile? I would say maybe, I don't know. Another missile out, missile 3 out, and fire.
That one that thinks on me.
Wisely getting a chop out of there.
It's one.
Oh, we fired a missile. Dark at a range of, wow, 40 miles with a 1970s missile. Well, it might upset him at least.
Give him something to think about.
You definitely have, because he's gone defensive. Dirty has 100% beaten his missile. Well done, Dirty. Amazing, it still tried to track you. It just ran out of legs. Fire's missile is...
What on earth happened now?
Oh, Dirty crashed into a mountain. Who's a silly Dirty?
I was flying
Missile
straight.
on me again.
Roger, well, the missile was nowhere near you.
Uh-oh, missile on me.
Yeah, they're finding you now. He's just seeing you himself. Fire, your missile is down to 1,200 knots. He never really took Dark's missile seriously, and he's firing at Dark now. This is troublesome. I mean, Dark's shielding it well behind that mountain, but... I have to block the line of sight for so long. You can't just block it for a second. You have to block it for ages because the missile will just keep predicting, you know, where it thinks you're going to be. They're horrible to fight. You see, when it stopped there, it was changing its decision about where it wanted to go, what it was going to do. Well done, Fire. It's still amazingly chasing you, but it's down to 500 knots, so...
Yeah, it just finally went pitbull on me.
Unless you're going to do something stupid, you've defeated yours, so well done, Cannibal. You've just beaten yours, you just outrun yours. He's stalling out of the air. Well done. He's now 23 miles to the nearest F-15A. Violet, are you coming in?
Having some technical difficulties.
Alright. Poosh, I think, is in trouble now. He's got to do what he needs to... This is coming straight down at him. Poosh needs to get out of line of sight awfully quickly now. Look at that. Look how hard that must be to evade something that's coming straight down on you.
Missiles on me again.
Pushes missiles down to 700 knots. I can hear him, but I can't see him. 500 knots. Well defeated, Push.
Oh.
Oh.
It was close, though.
My plane just started to shudder and what?
That's weird.
Same thing happened with me.
Oh dear. Have we found a Buggington? That's what happens with Push. We may have hit the limit tech in DCS.
Shot at me again, I guess.
Yeah.
Push, you just flew past that missile headed towards you.
The problem we've got here is he was so aggressive and you guys were trapped in these mountains, which are... They are mountains, but they're probably just not tall enough for you to hide behind properly. I don't know why you guys who died, I don't know what happened to you, because you weren't hit by missiles on my screen at least.
Somebody blew up in front of me.
Go on, Push. Go on, Push. We should be 3 missiles. Well done, sir.
Close one.
Can he get shot? Push has managed to get within 9 miles. What happened to you?
Missile.
Now, again, I didn't see any missiles hitting you, so we may have hit a tech limit here, guys. Never mind, we'll carry on. So we can get... Push has genuinely defeated 4 missiles, so that's coolio, guys. If only we could vector him onto target. He's 6 miles away now. Can we get him on target? Can we get him on target? That's been fired on again, and this one, it really is coming straight down. Just fire left. We'll try it again, guys. Obviously, we had a tech problem with a couple of guys. That's a problem with live battles, unfortunately. Yeah.
Was it? Oh, he got me.
Oh, he definitely didn't get you. So I don't know what's going on there because there was no missiles around you. Anyone got any thoughts? I've never seen this before. Something new in game?
It's a desync problem with the game.
I don't know how to get around it. I've never seen people just dying without missiles hitting them before, so this is a new...
I lost both my wings, but I was only in a 2.5 G pull, so I don't know.
Yeah, the missiles desync, so you're not... The game doesn't know where the missile is correctly, and then it thinks the missiles hit you.
Okay, guys, obviously we've hit a tech barrier that we can't get around. Has anyone got any ideas how to move forward, or are we just boned here?
It may not be as bad if I host it. The worse your internet is, the worse the problem's going to be.
All right. Well, we'll try dark with a superior internet view and see if it makes any difference. Topography, are you happy to stay here, or do you want me to move you into the higher mountain?
Yeah, this was great.
Welcome back, viewers. Attempt 2 with humans. This time we've added Violet, and we're trying on dark server to see if it works. So what was happening, in case you didn't catch that, viewers, is something new in DCS is happening. The missiles launched from the F-15EX on multiplayer are desyncing. So I see them on my screen in one position, but on the guys' computers, they're in a completely different position, and so they just suddenly died. Obviously, that's not sustainable. So, go humans, let's hope it doesn't desync.
Might be an issue where one of us needs to have our own server, like actual server version of DCS.
Yes, a dedicated server. Either way, he's hunting you, and out come the missiles. Again, only one, so he's only managed to see one of you, and I would guess that is...
Whoever flew straight at him, probably. Because the rest of us broke off.
Yeah.
I think that's me then.
Well, I flew at him, but I went down first.
Roger out. Right, you're all going down now.
Ooh, these mountains to the south are much steeper.
Yeah, good idea. Hang round steep mountains. Yeah, his missile's gone to space again, so it's lost you, obviously. You see it regaining track every now and then a little bit, but it's too late. It's going out of orbit at this point, or, you know what I mean, it's going out of control. His missile's coming back down, but it's 140,000 feet. I'll be amazed if it could navigate his way onto someone, but we'll see. He is at 70 miles from you. Now, when you are evading, make sure you use north to south mountains, guys. Don't use east to west, because they'll see right down that canyon. And he's a range of 50 miles. Missile away.
Who's this in front of me? I found another F-15. Fox 2. Wait, I'm not dark.
Yeah, I was about to say, I have a RWR from an F-15. Please,
You're funny.
Please leave me alone.
You're funny. 3 missiles out now. He's now shooting properly in anger. The missiles on my screen, at least, are sort of tracking. Another missile out. He's only going for dark, dirty, and violet. Dark has pretty much outran his missile, at least on my screen. Violet's cranking away from hers.
Oh, missile warning on me.
He's had a pop at you now as you popped across that mountain. I'm trying to watch on the map just to see if anyone disappears without actually being hit. Dark's is 800 knots. Going straight down on my screen again.
I've dropped his RWR.
Right, now you've got to keep it dropped so that missile doesn't re-engage. Yeah. Dirty's is coming straight down. Now here's your problem.
There it is again.
How do you beat something diving that steep? On my screen, Dirty has beaten his missile. Violet, you have pretty much beaten your missile. It's 500 knots. And Dark, you've definitely beaten your missile. So far, no desync. Fire, strangely not beating your missile, but we'll see.
Yeah, it really
Going hunting.
I mean, I can see it from its view, but it's only 700 knots, so you probably have beaten it in reality. No desync yet.
Got a lock.
Nothing weird's happened yet.
There's a scary missile.
Fox 3.
You don't have Fox
2,
3s, but
or Fox 1.
fire it anyway.
Keep your lock. Keep your lock.
Go on, Dirty. Go on, Dirty. 20 miles, it's ambitious. Here's the problem. The 1970s missile, 1970s propellant. Go on, Dirty. Go on, Dirty. He's got to somehow beat this thing now, careering down at him. And you've got to maintain lock with your missile. Now, can he put some mountain behind him? Between him and the missile, I mean. I think he might be able to... Oh!
I think I got my wings.
No, you haven't, because the missile's still chasing you on my screen, so we've got a decent kill there. Can you still fly?
I don't think so.
Damn. Decent kill. Unlucky, because you did actually beat that missile. Never mind, let's see if we can still play it out.
Oh, maybe.
Carry on, because you are still technically alive. Go on, fire. Be smart. Do good things. Fire your Maybe even in Wes.
I've got him locked at
One.
Go on fire.
decent range.
We've done much better than last time at least. Only one.
The better shot. Fox
Invalid
one
kill.
again.
Well done. He's gone cold. He's gone cold. You've just surrounded
He's coming
the son
towards
of a
me
bee.
cold.
Come on, terrible old missile. The guys are forcing him down into a dogfight now. One just goes straight over the other.
Pushing back towards you.
Come on. Oh,
Fox
he's
one,
almost
yeah.
hit him. He's almost hit him.
Fox one.
One's way in with.
Ach, mein Gott! Mein Gott! I've
Fox
never
one.
seen that before.
Fox one.
And splash.
Yes! Well done! And you were fighting
Nice.
against cheating missiles that could kill you without killing you. So you can't really make it much harder, guys. So, bearing in mind that the tech problem was still there, how did you beat him? You just flew better. You dodged missiles genuinely better, you spread out better, you got behind him much better than you did last time, you sucked him in better, basically did everything better. Just shows never give up. Even if you get a tech problem, you find a way around it. Well done, guys.
Yeah,
What was
I
it
think
like
we could
when
do
you-
just as good, I think, on the flat open as well, because I was, to avoid the tech problem, I was just avoiding missiles kinematically, just running cold and waiting for it to run out of speed instead of losing it in the mountains.
Roger. So, yeah, because as we know, those A120Ds are only good up at high altitude. Downstairs, they're only as good as an A120, C from the 1990s. And we've more or less got it modelled like that. So, good idea from Dark. It's just a bit of you need big balls to do that. I wouldn't have the balls to do that. I'd need to hide behind a mountain, really. What does that show viewers at the end of that? If you just chuck infinite F-15A's controlled by AI at an F-15EX, also controlled by AI, well, they just get chewed down by missiles. Eventually, they'll, swarm it, but you need more than 22 of them. If you got humans, otherwise the same, all fair and square, everything's set the same, even with technical problems against them, cheating against them, it only required 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and they could easily take it down. And only guy got hit was hit unfairly. So, as we've got a tiny bit of time left, guys, I suggest one more thing. Dark, reset the server and pause it. I'm going to ask you when we unpause to spread out. I'll give you vectors. You're going to go about 50 miles, maybe 40 miles. I'll make the decision, but spread out and go a direction. When I say go, you're all going to turn back in 180 degrees and fight to the death. And you're going to kill each other and see who wins, with the F-15 hunting you. Kind of like Squid Game or whatever it's called. I don't know. I'm not very cool.
That sounds fun.
Yeah?
Oh boy.
Me inventing games on the fly. Right, is anyone not in? Welcome back, viewers, to Squid Games with F-15s and Super F-15. When I say you will turn around, apart from Vi, who can't turn around, and re-engage each other and start killing each other however you wish. And go. They reach a distance of 55 nautical miles away from each other. Super F-15, Super Eagle, is 80 nautical miles, and he's hunting Dark. You can finally team kill legally. How does it feel?
Yeah. I don't know if I want to.
So they've got to deal with dealing each other, but also, bearing in mind, they're going to have to fight F-15, Super F-15 at some point, so that's going to be fun. Right, I'm going to try not to give away their secrets. I do have a tendency to do that, though. I'll admit, we've got a missile out already. Boom. The hunt has begun. The thing about these missiles, viewers, is they're semi-active radar homing, so you have to keep a lock on the target until they're hit, which is really tactically bad. I hope we're going to see our first kill already. Say probably not. Or maybe... Oh, God. Hannibal's gone so aggressive on Dark. Dark's gone all smart. Terrain masked him. Meanwhile, Violet and these guys are doing whatever they're doing. The main fight is Cannonball and Dark. Two aggressive young hippos of young men. Red-blooded meat eaters.
Yeah.
Dark. Has he gone up to blow up? He's gone up to blow up. Poor old Dark. There was actually some desync there, by the way. You exploded about a couple of seconds before the missile hits. So there's something going on in DCS. It's not just these big, 100-mile modded missiles.
Yep,
it's all missiles. That's a problem, viewers. Well, let's hope it gets fixed, obviously. What do you mean you're dead fire? Nothing hit you. What hit you?
I don't know.
Okay, you got desynced then by the sounds of it. Because there's no missiles anywhere near you.
I had a missile warning. So I went defensive, and it just blew up.
Okay, well that's the extra aspect of Squid Games. You got to deal with desync, guys. Find a way of dealing with it. It's a you problem. I'm making it a you problem. Great dodge by someone. Who is that man? It's Cannonball. He's on form today. On form. But can he dodge a second?
I'm kind of still alive.
What do you mean you're still alive? It's because it was a decent kill, so you just lost your wings, but you can still fly. Well,
Yeah.
you continue
Yeah.
if you want. If you're punished that way by the good
No,
Lord.
no.
Then... Right, Cannonball versus Dirty, Poosh versus Violet, Super Eagle versus everyone. My money is on Super Eagle, unsurprisingly. Dirty and Cannonball having a great march. Two more big red meat-eating men here. Poosh and Violet, not so much.
The EX is just like confused. He's like,
It's like, what? What are these nerds friggin' doing? Dirty's trying to get a lock with his terrible old missiles. Violet chasing down Poosh, but can't find him. Super Eagle found Dirty and Cannonball, but no where's. Terrible 1970s missile is... Again, it was a lag kill, but it was a genuine kill. It would have killed you anyway. Dirty versus Poosh versus Violet versus Super Eagle. 28 miles, and has definitely got the hots for Dirty.
Story of my life.
And he's got all kinds of mean on him. What Violet's doing, Violet's just really having a motor around, just looking at the sights. Violet's definitely out of practice and definitely not a red meat eater. You've gone soft, Violet. You used to be a killer. 25 miles, and Super Eagles
I
found
spent
someone.
too long off of DCS.
You did, didn't you? You got all friggin' hippie on me. No good.
F-10 Violet or F-5.
Yes, there is
Yeah,
an
the
interesting
F-15's
development.
in the mix now.
There's a Saturn V coming down from orbit on you. On someone, I don't know who it is though. Someone's getting tracked. Oh, there's a merge, but they don't know it. Humans can't see what we see. They're just trying to dodge a missile from outer space. Violet. Oh, Violet's gained a suitor. Violet, that is not a good suitor for you.
Really not
That will
happy with
explode
that one.
right in your face, Giggity. And Violet's down. A genuine kill, not a lag kill. It's just Poosh and Dirty and Super Eagle. Super Eagle might not be able to see you. Yeah, I'll take that right back. Super Eagle can see you.
Oh shit.
Running line from Poosh. Now, who's going to be Super?
Famous last words.
Who's Super Eagle's dinner? It's a kill, no lag. That's a new saying in DCS.
Yeah, that's me.
Well done, Poosh, but can you get your teeth into that guy? I would suggest
Ew.
probably not. I would suggest
Ew.
probably
No.
not.
This is gonna hurt.
Well, who would have thought? Poosh won the big Squid Games dogfight, but no one could take down Super Eagle. No one could take down Super Eagle. I think that's a great way to end, guys. We've got some tech problems at the moment, but we made a good of it, and I sort of think proved the point we needed to prove that you can beat modern tech with enough neurons in your brain. You can always outsmart it. We always find that, guys. However big a challenge we set ourselves, we find a way of doing it, which is great. Which is kind of what they've done in Ukraine a lot of the time. All that big fancy tech means nothing if you can find a way around it, right? Any final thoughts from humans?
No, it was
Just to
interesting.
show the power of the human brain.
Human brain. You've got a human. We've got human brains now, right? On that bombshell.
Since when?
I hope you enjoyed that, and bye bye.